get your brushes, go get your paint. This is how you do it, the Shoshie way. I'm gonna teach you, be ready to learn. Cause when I'm done, it's your turn. Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can enter my world, watch what grows. And when I'm through, why not have it go? Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can enter my world, watch what grows. And when I'm through, why not have it go? We paint miniatures, we paint miniatures, we paint miniatures. Turn on, tune in, hear what I say. Watch real closely, enjoy your stay. You'll see me painting from up above. And if you like it, give it mad love. Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can enter my world, watch what grows. And when I'm through, why not have it go? Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can enter my world, watch what grows. And when I'm through, why not have it go? We paint miniatures, we paint miniatures, we paint miniatures. We paint miniatures, we paint miniatures, we paint miniatures. We paint miniatures, we paint miniatures, we paint miniatures. We paint miniatures, we paint miniatures, we paint miniatures.
Hey guys, it's Shoshie from Shoshie's Minis and welcome. It's Friday and I see Lady B Miniatures in the chat. Hello! And forgive me in advance if I start calling everybody mate today because I've been watching the Australian Love Island and blitzing it, like just watching it straight through. I'm almost done with the series. I'm at the very last part, so. We're painting Kingdom Death today. We got one survivor almost done. I've got the lion done. Here, I'm gonna take you guys. This is the lion. Isn't he pretty? I'm so happy with how he came out. And you know, there's colors in here that you would like not expect to put. Like there's a little bit of green and blue in here. There's some green and blue on his rib cage and things. Oh, don't look at the bollocks. Mate indeed, you trashy TV lover, yes. See the green? But it really, it just gives so much life and depth to this model. I got the little bug done. There's a little bug, and there's an acanthus here and acanthus there. I'm going to show you. Let's see. I still have a little bit left. I'm covering up the bits, the bollocks. We don't even say bollocks in the U.S. Not really, not unless you're like mocking a U.S. or a British person. Yeah, so the bits, I like the bits. But yeah, I got to finish a little bit of color in here because it's a little blah, but they are dead. So, you know, there is that. Currently, we have 79 subscribers on the channel, so I just want to give a little shout out to my subscribers, and I love you. And let's see, what else is going on? Oh, this guy. This is a girl, actually. I'm working on her. She's getting a little better. I don't remember how much we got done last time. I was struggling a little bit because I felt like this front was a little blah. I worked on the back a little bit. I'm really happy with how the back is going. She's got her Lovelorn rock. It's like a special rock. She's in love with it. Speaking of bug, you notice your tree walker has a variation of one on the hands, and it's also got a ladybird. Oh, cool. Ladybird is a ladybug, right? Ladybird beetle. Again, and then this guy, he's our sexy little man. We may have to put some sticky tack on his man nipples here because of Twitch. So we might make him a little man bra. I don't know. It just seems so funny, doesn't it? Compared to my painting, you're a goddess in painting. Aw, thank you. So here's what I think I'm gonna do. I think I will paint everything. Yes, ladybug, called ladybird here in Oz. Okay, yes, I thought so. So here he is. He's got a little glowing lantern on his back hip, and he's got a horn here, and he's got some claws. I can't remember what. They're teeth. Actually, those are little teeth. Those are really cool. By the way, check out these nails. These are the latest nail stickers that I have. They're sort of like a glitter ombre, so they have clear and then they have glitter. You can actually use them as an overlay on some of the other stickers I have. I'm absolutely in love with these. I love them. They make my hands look very posh on camera. All right, so is anybody else here? Come on and say hi if you are. I'd like to know who all is in my chat. You can go back to lurking. All right, so we're just gonna get right to it. We've painted her with the dark skin. I think she might look good with the tan skin. I'm debating. I think we might go with that. So, yeah, I think we might do that. If I wanted to do a tan skin on him. Jamie G, hello, how are you? I think I'm gonna use some bloodstone from P3. It is a kind of a burnt sienna. It'll be like a tan color, but what happens is when I I'll add some flesh color to it. I've got some shadow flesh, which is a pinky flesh. Yeah. And then I'm already getting paint on myself. Paint and schmutz. And I've got also, oh, I wanted to announce what the subscriber giveaway is for the 16th of this month. We have a set of Creature Caster paints that I'm going to be giving away. So don't forget to subscribe so that you're at least subscribed on, and then you'll be able to enter the giveaway. All right. Jamie can't use any nail polish or wraps because you work with food. Yeah, that is a shame. Wraps and nail polish. My daughter's the same way. She works at Starbucks, and they said that she can't wear nail polish. You'd have to wear gloves with it, right? Or even then, they still might not like it. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna make some flesh tones here. I've already got these colors. I'm gonna pull this one out over here and mix a little bit of this with it. Ooh, that's pretty. I like that. kind of like maybe that is my base, because it's got that brown, but it's also got that kind of fleshy color, so he's going to seem very tanned. And then I've got this one over here. We're going to pull that. See, that's really light. Can we mix that some more? There we go. We've got a mid-tone. And then let's mix these two together. How you been doing, Jamie G? Anything new? Ooh, and that's got a little bit more pink to it. So we'll use that for some different things. So this is my triad right here that I'm going to start with. And I'm going to probably have some purples and blues in my shadows. I'm not starting with my green today because I'm just going to try something different. We like to try different things every now and then. I'm going to start on the black because that is where we're going to put this shadow color. I'm going to add a little bit of purple to this. You can see, ooh, filling it. This is clear purple, so it's actually, there we go. We've got a nice mauvey brown, taupey brown. I don't know what you call that, but it's pretty. Oh, yes. And that's also going to contrast really nice with my yellow and my lantern. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay. Get all the colors on the hands. You're good? Getting a friend started in painting minis? Oh, that's awesome. Is it kind of like where they come over and paint with you, or the best? By the way, CanCon is happening right now. So if you are Australian, let me know if you're going, because I want to hear all about it. Can't. How would you say that? CanCon can't. That's where I'm at. I love these shadows. I'm gonna get under here, under his chin, and on his chest. He's pretty shadowed on his face by that lion fur headdress. Hi, Brubaka. Update on the tree walker. About ready to dry fit the model. His name is Rupert. It's a nice and proper name since he is a birch tree. Ah, I love it. Rupert the birch tree. What would be his Aussie nickname? Because all Australian blokes get nicknamed. Would be Rupee? Rooper? Rupo? Rupo. I bet it's Rupo. Oi, Rupo. How you going, mate? I'm sorry if that is offensive. I don't mean to be offensive. That's my Aussie bloke accent. Making love to the paint. Yes. Yes. Brubaka brew. Just advising at the moment, brushes, glue, and stuff. Nice. Well, it's good though, because it's always good to get more people into the hobby. And especially if they can be paint buddies with you and encourage you to paint more. I love this color. Okay. He's got a little sleeve or something on there. Okay, so that is the darkest colors. Now I'm going to go in here with this brownish sienna color. You wanted to go to CanCon, hubby vetoed. Oh, bummer. There we go. That's so pretty. See, this is how I'm making him look more tanned. Start off with that pretty purple shadow and then have more orangey for the highlights. The client specifically asked me for some of the survivors to be non-white, and I like that because I tend to do that on my own survivors. I tend to mix it up so I can paint different skin tones and have a mix of color. Now I'm getting the muscle groups in here. much better. Roop, Shoshie. Yes, Roop. Okay, Roop. Shoshie, you need to live in Australia. Then you're such an obsessive. I am. I am an obsessive. So I don't know if I ever told you the story of how I kind of became an Aussie-phile, which I fully admit to it. I can't help it. Part of what happened was I met this friend through War Machine Hordes. He's like my son from another mom. And when I met him, I realized that I knew nothing about Australians or Australia or Australian culture. Okay? I knew nothing. I knew Crocodile Dundee and Steve Irwin, and that's sad. And I also thought that Australia was the size of Texas, which is also sad because in the US we don't learn anything about Australia in the textbooks or anything. Nothing. Lady B says, think of painting Rupert like a birch tree. I think that'll be gorgeous. Hi, Robosh. How are you? How's it going? Silvernail, hello. You just upgraded to Windows 10, but you forgot your Discord password. And you also forgot to update Discord to your new email, so you can't do. Oh, no. What could you do? Silvernail, maybe. Well, you can't get into Discord at all. That stinks. Maybe message Discord and tell them. There's not enough POC minis or people who paint them. I agree. Yes. I agree. Which is why I like to paint them. By the way, my friend Pikmin Studios is currently doing a challenge. During the year, the challenge is, during the year, what you have to do is paint one mini against their, like, basically paint it against their ethnicity. So if you have a white model, paint it so that it actually looks like it's supposed to be a different ethnicity, and so on. Or vice versa. If you have a black model, make it look like it's, you know, I don't know if that's a good idea, actually. I don't like that idea. It's problematic, right? But there's not enough POC models to begin with. I think you can get away with painting a white model to look like it's not white, and using the paint to make, you know, just like how we use makeup and women use makeup for contouring and stuff. Use paint that way. Oh, I love these highlights. Look at his pretty self. So tan. He's gonna look so nice with this white headdress too. All right, I need to paint the inside. I'm gonna use a little bit of red and a little bit of this brown to make the inside of his mouth. He does have a little tongue in there. Not bad. And take a look. We don't use that word in this channel. I'm an SJW, whatever the heck that means. I don't like that word. And if it bothers you, I like doing my skin colors a bit more tanned because Vallejo skin tones are way too yellow. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah. Exactly. I think for me, what it means to be somebody who sticks up for others, and it's not like I get super set, you know, I don't freak out on people on the internet, but I do believe that, you know, we should respect other people, try to get along even though we have differences. And yeah, that's kind of who I am. And I don't understand why people wouldn't be. I would do the same for you, Silvernail. I would stick up for you. You know, somebody was disrespecting you. Yay, a follower. Yo dog. Hello, how are you? We're doing skin tones. If you couldn't tell, we're doing tan skin tones. It was a ball ache while painting my fire giant. Yeah, I don't think I get offended. I'm old enough to realize that you're never gonna get someone to come around to your thinking by screaming at them. That's not my thing. Or calling them names of any kind, be it Snowflake or SJW, or you're never gonna get somebody to see it. It doesn't work for me. And that goes vice versa. I think there's people who do take things to the point where they're screaming at people on the internet, and what's that saying? You never arguing on the internet. That's a whole topic that I just try to stay away from. So I'm using lots of purples in the skin tones, and I'm liking it. I need to start giving him highlights so that we've got some muscle definition. So when I think about the highlight is going to be at the top of the muscle group, right? And I'm just going to really carefully make it very small, because if you make it too big, it's going to make it look like he's not tan anymore. And if it is too big, we will go back and we'll glaze it back. You know how I do my 2 steps forward, 2 steps forward, 1 step back kind of thing. There we go. I have the theme song to Love Island, Australia in my head. So funny. By the way, Lady B, I meant to ask you, who is Sophie Monk? Because she's the host of the show, but I feel like she's somebody like, is she a celebrity in Australia? I've never heard of her. I thought I would ask. Look at this beautiful, beautiful abs. And he's got a little tiny belly button. You never see a belly button on a male model. Okay. Yo Dog, thank you for the welcome. Yes, Yo Dog, we just named ourselves here. Everybody who's a follower is also called a kibitzer. And we looked this up. We use a lot of Yiddish on this channel because I happen to be Jewish. Kibitzer is Yiddish, and it literally means, wait, I gotta spell it right. Kibitz, wait, Tzer, there we go. Kibitzer. It literally means somebody who stands around and makes, wait, I'm going to look it up. I'm going to tell you exactly, because it was cracking me up yesterday that it was so accurate. Kibitzer. Here we go. Kibitzer. Definition, here we go. It's in the Merriam-Webster dictionary. Someone who looks on, giving advice and making wisecracks, and while someone is trying to work. And I love it because it fits my crowd, this crowd here. So funny. I don't envy you, Silvernail. Windows 7. It's been a while since Windows 7 was around. Sophie Monk, where do I begin with this one? She's a celebrity, used to be a singer, one of those manufactured pop bands from the 90s. She's awesome. Oh, cool. I'll have to look her up, maybe see if she has any other TV shows. She seems really cool. Yo Dog says, I swear a lot when I play games, but generally when I'm alone or with a best friend. Not offensive, though. You're autistic, so generally pretty quiet. Well, you're welcome here, yo dog. You get to be one of our kibitzers. So. All right, I'm gonna put another little highlight above this. He's got some like deep scars on his body here. I'm trying to get this pectoral muscle highlighted a little bit. Yes. There we go. Skin tones are what my jam is. I'm gonna give him a little chin highlight here and a little nose highlight as well. You know who he reminds me of, like Eddie Van Halen back in the day. These are called obliques, I think. He's got little, ooh, those are too bright. Take it back down. So if you get them too bright. There, that's better. I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna use a darker piece of shadow. Sometimes your shadows are different highlighted as well, because you should have highlights on your shadows. And that looks good for now. You get some more oblique highlights. His whole lighting is in the back though, so that's okay that this is really dark here. In fact, we're gonna give him some more. Ooh, he's got a little hip muscle there. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna give a little shadow underneath each one of these. What do you call them? Abdominals. Abdominals. Sometimes I can't think and paint at the same time. Really pretty. Your only miniature experience, if you could call it that, is Warhammer. I can't paint though, as I shake too much. Is Warhammer something? Is this Warhammer? No, it's something different, but it's the same kind of size range as Warhammer. But like for instance, here's an Eldar that's part of Warhammer, and this is Kingdom Death, which is what I'm painting, and but all the techniques that I paint can be applied to Warhammer models, even though there's not as much skin in Warhammer models. That's another reason why people like to come here. Ah, thank you. We've got a couple Eldar. There's one guy. I wouldn't say this is as well painted as some of my other stuff. This is another Kingdom Death model. This one I feel like is painted really well. But again, I do skin probably the best out of everything. I paint it better than armor. Here's my lion from the same game. This guy's I have 4 of these characters, and they all fight this guy. So this is a boss, and he's chomping down on a dead survivor right there with a like severed leg. Ew. But yeah, I paint Warhammer too. Check it out. This isn't exactly Warhammer. This is Titanicus, but we've been working on this for a while. I need to do a lot with this though. I was talking to Warp something painting. I have to look up his name. But he said to do some edge highlighting, and I think I'll probably have to do that with white on some of my edges. So, and I need to do more weathering and everything. I'm waiting for my decals and transfers to come. It's gonna take a while. So hi, Kalini. Oh my gosh, how are you? Finally get to see you on my channel. It's been a while. I raided Kalini the other day. That was fun. This chat is going pretty fast. I need to, let's see. Yep. Let's see. Am I allowed to link you something? Do we have a mod? Lamunis is here. You can link it to Lamunis. He'll send it. There you go. Send it to Lamunis, Lady B. Or yeah, I don't know. Can I don't think we allow permits. It has to go directly through a mod. You make decals. Ooh, that's really cool. You like the clean look, in all honesty? Thank you. You know, that's funny that you say that because you're right. There probably would not be a lot of clean battle titans in the competition. Yeah, I want to see what she's got to say. Let's do some more highlights. Are you going to be on again later, Kalini? Is Friday your day, or is that a different day? If you're still watching. There we go. We're going to give another brighter little highlight. At this moment, I'm kind of going over his little scars because I want to get that in a minute. Get some more little definition in his abs. Some of my paint it feels like it's gone through, soaked through my palette. Okay, looking good. We can go up higher if we want in value because I think I'm going to knock this down in a little bit with some like Agrax or shade, or no, probably just some Reichland Flesh Shade. I'll knock it down a little bit. I'm going through my mix of colors here, so I'm going kind of down, blending this out, and then highlighting back up when I need to so I can wet blend things in. Okay, well, we're going to go up higher again. Yeah, that looks nice. Again, with these little obliques. Pretty. Oh my goodness. I love the male form. As much as guys like painting the female models, I dig this one. Why I think we need more. All right, let me take a look at chat. Hi, Evil Halfling. Kalini's still at work, but you wanted to de-lurk and say hello. Thank you. All right, next time, your next stream is Sunday. Okay, good. I don't usually watch Twitch on the weekends, but I will try to catch you next time you're on in the evenings. Whoa, what's painful? What did I miss? It's as painful as when I had my molars extracted when I was a teenager. Ow. Yeah, the Twitch app is terrible. That's what she's... Yes. Yeah, I agree. All right. Over here, we've got a nice little hippie hip going on. Notice that because the shadows are already pretty dark over here, it's actually making that part of his hip look lighter than some of this other parts. There, I can knock it down a little bit. Got another big muscle groups. Oh, I like that. Pretty. Sorry, I get a little into my own thing when I'm getting in a good place with the model. Now this muscle is nice and highlighted, which looks weird because this side is not, so I need to go back. And now it looks more natural. Got that little scar on his leg, which we're going to hit. And then I'm trying to fade this back into the purple. Oh, look at my brush. It's going all haywire. Hold on. I think there's not enough water on my brush. All right, good. So pretty. Let's do some pinks and stuff and magentas around his wounds or his scars. Oh, there's the link. Let's see. Oh, Sophie Monk. Here we go. Sophie. Oh, she's so pretty. She's young too. Well, not. She's a little bit. She's like my sister's age. Oh wow. Okay. Australia's Got Talent, Celebrity Apprentice Australia, Bachelorette Australia. She's definitely an Australian celebrity. What happened? What'd I miss? Ah, Maharoon. Let's get some hype. Sorry, I'm shaking the camera. Chris version X is following. You are now a kibitzer. Hi Maharoon. So I'm gonna make a quick definition. We need a new command for kibitzer, don't we? Windows 10 does have a lot of pop-ups. I feel so bad for you, Silvernail. Silvernail accidentally deleted everything and has to reinstall stuff and is not liking it. Welcome everybody from Maharoon. We're painting skin tones for Kingdom Death, which Kingdom Death is my jam and skin tones are my jam. Look at the little faces. I got these bases from here, where are they? These came from Green Stuff World, and I cut them out and put them on the bases. And apparently I found out that they've got some kind of cutter that will just cut circles perfectly, which is amazing. It wasn't an accident. You had to upgrade from Windows 7. Oh, look at all those emotes. You got all the hypes. Do you have my hype, Chris version? Here, this is my hype. There's my hype. Let's do exclamation point hype. Oh, we got hype over there from Lamunis. All right, so Maharoon is an amazing painter. If you're not following her already, give her a follow. Also, yeah, we're gonna be painting these skin tones on this guy, this boy. This is the palette that we've got worked out. We've started with this brown kind of sienna color. And then in order to deepen it, I mixed a little purple. Because look at that beautiful brown. Isn't that pretty? So that's these are his shadow colors because we want him to be tanned. And then we put a little bit of this with a little bit of this. That's sort of a mid-tone. And then lastly, we've got a little bit of this with a little bit of that. And then final highlight is that one. Maharoon, thank you for the subscription. 9 months, Twitch baby. Twitch baby. Babes month. So I want to explain that if you are a subscriber this month, on the 16th, let's write this down. We have a giveaway for subscribers. Oh, you can't even see that. Giveaway. All right, 16th is a giveaway for subscribers. Here we go, subscriber giveaway. We're giving away a paint set, pretty much the basic set for the Pro Acryl paints in the new bottles. So if you really like paint, it's a great value. Maha. RUNN. Yes, and they're sponsored. By the way, we're sponsored by Creaturecaster. And most of the stuff that I'm painting today is with the Creaturecaster paints. The exception is that sienna color, which is Bloodstone, which I need to get them to make color like this. Currently the closest thing, well, they've got that one and they've got this one. That's probably pretty close. It's a little more on the orangey side. It's burnt orange. I want them to make more of a brown one. Let's see if I can poke them. 16th is a Sunday, so it won't be on the 16th, then it'll be on that Monday, the 17th. So we'll say 17th, So if you come back on Monday the 17th, it'll be the same time as this stream. We switched all my streams to 2:30 to 5:30 GMT minus 6 for now until the time changes. Real quick, I'm going to tell everybody what kibitzer means. We've renamed the followers. You're now not only just classmates, but you are a kibitzer in this channel if you are a follower. And I will tell you, let's see if I can find a better I could have swore here, definition. Hold on. Let's just look up kibitz, because that's what we looked up before to find this definition. Kibitz meaning. Okay, kibitz is a verb, not to be confused with kibbutz. To kibitz means to stand around talking, making wisecracks. It can also mean to give someone advice and commentary when they're trying to work. A kibitzer is someone who likes to kibitz, which is the exact definition of people who watch Twitch. So I think even if you're not watching my channel, you're still watching Twitch, and that makes you a kibitzer, which I think is lovely and fitting. Yay, Fraktino, kibitzer, yay. Followers no more, exactly. Kibitzer. You saw some of those GSW, Green Stuff World base stuff, and you need to get some to go with figs. Yeah, I like them. I like them a lot. Kibitz. Yeah, you can kibitz with each other, kibitz and schmooze. I just about dropped my model. All right, so now this lantern is right next to this hand. So this hand is going to have a lot of light on it. I'm going to just go straight to the lightest highlight and light that up on both sides of it. It's eventually going to get some yellow light on it as well. There we go. All right, everything else I'm going to leave a little dark. I'm going to give it some of these darker highlights up here. See how you can highlight something that's already dark with a darker color? Pretty as that. Definitely want him looking, he's still looking kind of white. So let's see what happens when we go over here. So I think I told you I'm going to put some wash on him and see if we can't get his body a little darker than it is. Go. Are we done? Are we done? We're not done. We got this hand, two little bitty knuckles. Trying to highlight these. Get in here with my darker brown color. Go. So pretty. All right. Now, I'm in a good place with this. I'm debating. I think I'll add my wash now. Hi, Crafty Silver Fox. How are you doing? How's it going? I need to find my Gigalion Flesh Shade. And I don't have my dry palette handy. Oh, such a mess. Whoa, no, my nails. See if I can rescue my manicure. It's everywhere. And I hate this, don't you? It's very satisfying to pick this kind of crud out of bottles. It's just a shame that when you rebottle Citadel paint, you kind of have to deal with this. I did get some better bottle toppers for the new, what do you call them? The Creature Caster stuff. I got some bottles and a little bit of bottles and bottle toppers. What? This is so gross. What do you... This is called schmutz right here. This is absolutely crusty crust. So, yeah, I did. How am I doing? I see you painting tinies. Yes. We're going to get a crusty dry palette out here and put some Reichland Flesh Shade on here. And maybe wipe this off before I put the lid back on, because that's probably how it got crusty in the first place. Maybe. Ew. All right. Now, I'm gonna probably do a little bit of just slathering this all over this guy. Oh yeah. That was the right decision. Look, it goes into all the crevices, goes into his muscles, definition. Go over here. This will also give him a little bit of, what do you call it? Like a, not so, so pretty over here. So his body won't be quite as matte. I don't want skin. Skin is not matte. We don't want that to be matte. All right. There he is. He's pretty. He's nice and hopefully tanned looking. Does he look? He looks ruddy almost though. I like he could go either way, right? We need to let that dry. So I'm going to work on his boots while we let that dry. He's got some metal. What? Okay, so non-metallic metal is what I've been doing these in. I'm going to try to get out some colors for my steel. Dark neutral gray. Here's a light neutral gray. I feel like I need a little bit of bluish with this, because there is blue. There is blue over here. I'm going to use a little bit of this verdigris and a little bit of this faded ultramarine and a regular ultramarine too, maybe? That's sky blue. Maybe. I'm kind of just getting out colors I've already used on my lion because I want it to work with this. All right. Let me just do a quick look at, if I do a quick Google for non-metallic metal. Steel, would it be steel? Yeah, let's do steel. And if I do a quick look, I can easily see some images. Let's do image search. Okay, that helps a little bit. All right, okay, I think I've got something. We're gonna make his boots, his leggings be non-metallic steel. And so it looks to be like I need some kind of coal. Where's my coal black? Coal black, I think, is just black. Yeah, that won't work. Dark blue might work. Try dark blue on the palette. I'm so glad that these new bottles are coming out, because this can be a pain. Oh. Man. Hold on. I also have some steel ink that I'm probably going to use as well from P3. Come on. There is maybe something stuck in here. All right, we're gonna try this again. Is my music still on? Let me see. Yes, good. All right, I will try to put the paints on the palette. Attempt. Ah. There. See, I don't know why that worked, but it did. Maybe there was like some kind of air seal that needed to be broken. All right, and I'm gonna mix a drop of this ink. This is like a really teal ink, just to make that a little bit more on the teal side, so it won't be quite so blue. Yes, it's still not green enough. Maybe we'll mix a little green with it. Let's see what happens when we put a little green. And the bottle's doing the same dang thing. There, kind of. It's kaput, exactly. Kaput is the correct. There we go. That's a beautiful teal. I want that to be nice and dark. Look at that. Can you see that? It's dark. And it's more green. So, looking at my reference, I'm going to go ahead and start in my dark spots. Just base coat it for now. There's a bit of metal on the kneecaps as well. Since it's already been zenithal highlighted, I need to attempt to cover that because there's actually some skin tone on it too. We're just cleaning it up with the teal. It's also, I don't know if you can tell, but this peach is a really beautiful contrasting color to the teal. So they really already immediately look good together and make my eyes happy. That's something that I look for when I'm painting, is does it make my eyes happy? Does it delight my eyes? No. And I'm totally okay with the fact that the lighter zenithal highlighting is making that side look lighter, so that's perfect. The non-metallic metal and skin tones today, huh? That's a good deal. And of course we're going to do some zenithal highlighting as well because of that lantern. You get all the goodies today, all the tricks. Okay. All right, those definitely look like some kind of scale, but we're going to make them look more like metal because that works for me more. All right, there's some more on the back of his elbow. In German, Ellenbogen. And I only remembered that because I knew another Jewish girl, her last name was Katzenellenbogen. Yeah. I'm not going to get into the history on why she was named that because it's not nice. But yeah, that's an interesting last name. Interesting, isn't it? Katzenellenbogen. There we go. Oh, and he's got another one up here. Good, all the elbows. Which is good because I'm getting a lot covered pretty quickly. That's the base coat for the metal. I'm just looking and seeing, does he have any other sort of armored area other than his feet? I don't see any, so. Doop doop. All right, let's paint some shoes. Oh, I don't know if you can see this. Can you see this crackle? All of that came with the base. It was already like that, which is kind of cool, because it saves a lot of time having to wait for crackle paint to dry. Looking good, looking good. I see cat hair, but I don't have a tweezer. Do I have tweezers? Never when I need them. Oop. Okay, we'll just paint over. Let's see if I can pick it up with my brush. Nope. See if I can pick it up with this pin. Well, that made it worse. Now I've got that are sticking up out of the base. All right, I'll just let it go. I'll get it later. All right, one more thing here. Looking good. Now, the next step is to start doing my light, which is gonna be, let's do it with this gray to start. We want contrast. We don't want super smooth blends at this stage. We want a real high contrast. So this is where I'm taking this gray. It's a light gray. It's a neutral light gray. And I'm gonna attempt to go around all my edges with the gray. I'll tell you in advance, non-metallic metal is tedious to watch. But if you're doing it right, you've got to do it tedious. I've yet to learn any non-metallic metal shortcuts that make it faster. Cool, okay, and then again, we're gonna do all of the edges of the metal. Painting non-metallic metal is a lot, it's you painting a lot of the light. So paint the edges first, and then I'm gonna get in there. See, it's already looking kind of cool looking, even though we've not done anything but edges. When it comes to metal, how that looks. When it comes to metal, those edges are always going to have like a sharp reflection usually. If you're doing it kind of in a cartoonesque style. Right, and I'll get the end right here. All right, and I decided that the light is coming from here because that's the direction. So I'm going to put a little bit of a spot highlight right there on this boot, and then see how I did that. And then this is all going to have bright lights, and then I will end up, I just kind of, the light follows the direction there, and there might be another one over here, smaller one. It's already looking like non-metallic metal. Now here's where we get in here with the mid-tones. We're going to make some mid-tones with our pastel. I touch the top of the bottle. I got schmutz. We can count the schmutz again. Let me go back to my chat because I want to make sure I'm paying attention to you guys. Hi, Fossey. Oh, you want to see a gecko? We have 34 viewers. Yeah, hi, 814 Punk. How are you? I'm always happy if you're here, just even for a little. Should we do the gecko now, or shall we wait till we have 40 viewers? Let's wait just a little bit longer. I like to maximize my gecko time. All right, now this is where I'm getting in here with this turquoise mid-tone. See how that is? Need to keep good. I might have to come back and rework my highlight a little bit and my dark shadow. Okay. Do another turquoise highlight over here. Yes. See, now that's looking like steel. Let's do my mid-tone. There we go. On his shoe. Right there and there. And then maybe another one over there. That looks pretty good so far. Remember this highlight over here? We're going to put my mid-tone next to it. So it just blends the two. Oh, I really like that already. Do it on both sides. See? Let's do this. We're going to do just my mid-tone over here. Because our light is up here, remember? So there's actually going to be quite a lot of highlighting back here. But I need the mid-tone to be bright first. And then it does get wider at the bottom. See that? Same thing, there's going to be pretty bright highlight right there. And then it gets thin, because this part of the armor gets narrow and then it widens out at the bottom. You can kind of use the overhead light to kind of help you see where things are. Okay, this is where I go back in with my dark color, and I'm gonna do my drop shadows so that it appears dark enough. That looks good. You want that contrast. Contrast. And each drop shadow looking good. I'm happy. I'm almost using just the dark blue. And then on this bit. Okay. We're working on that one boot. What do you guys think so far? Popping in for a little. Okay. Now, we've got my gray again. I'm using the very tip of this brush to come back in and reestablish those hot highlights. And very, very carefully. Now this isn't white, this is gray, so we can still go up. That's why I didn't use white. I never use white until very last for those final pop highlights on your metallic metal, because once you go all the way up to white, you can't go farther. So keep it to those grays and you'll be good. Okay, so there is another, remember we talked about there being another spot highlight up here and up here. These are small. And I'm gonna kind of, see how striation-y these are? That's okay, because I want that. Actually, probably don't want things to be too blended, or else they might look not look like metal. If you look at metal, there aren't crazy blends. It's like, look at the metal on this. It goes white, gray, black, you know, and that's kind of what I'm trying to achieve on here too. It's at least looking good so far. And it's going to go into that little highlight on the side there. All right. For his toes, your skin tones are fantastic. Thank you. We're not even done. We've got so much to do yet. Let me make highlights here on his boots. See how that is? See that edging? Same thing on this side. I'm going to get into that turquoise a little bit on this side. And let's do a lighter turquoise over here as well. And then again, it's going to wrap around and come around the front. And then we've got these highlights up here again. You guys get the idea behind it? Now I'm going to use this dark blue and a little bit of purple mixed in, a little bit of purple, a little more purple. And I'm going to paint the, let's do more purple. Paint the fur. Ooh, that's really purple. Sometimes I get carried away. Paint the fur on his boots. Start. And then I can come back later and highlight out some of that. This way I can block it out right now, focus on the boots, and then paint the rest. That. And now at least it's not black. He's got a lot of fur everywhere. More purple. I feel like it needs to be a lot more purple in places. He's so pretty. I'm sorry. I get excited. The Dogu. Oh, that's cute. Katie and Minis are a blast to paint. This looks awesome. Thank you. He is a blast. We're going to go a little bit lighter with this blue around his tummy. Because again, it contrasts. The more turquoise it is, the more it contrasts with his skin tone, and it looks awesome. Some of the fur around his waist is kind of kicking up against his stomach. I'm trying to get that without messing up his stomach. We can always add more. Oh yeah, we can add more purples. I think we need to. Especially since there's our lantern, and guess what? Lantern's going to be oranges and yellows. So that means the stuff around it needs to be purples and blues because it'll be more contrasted, much more contrasted. Okay. Like I said, I'm really, really happy with. Oh, you know what? I found some more fur. Boots with the fur. Low, 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 low. Wrong song. Like I said, I'm trying to use similar colors that I have on my lion, and so far I think it's working because it's got the turquoises. It's going to look really pretty. We've got some of the highlights to go. I'm going to try and put a little bit of reddish, magenta-ish color in some of these scars. It really needs to be like a clear red, but I don't have that, so I'm just gonna fill these in. I like that. I'm gonna mix some of this with some of the skin tones so I can get kind of more of a field scar look. I like it. I'm gonna add a little bit more red. So manly, so scarred. And then there's another one over here. I think he's got a bunch on his back. Yep, he has a bunch on his back. He's been in a little tussle with this lion before. Another one. Okay, I like it. I like it a lot. Pretty, pretty. Does he look tan to you guys? Maybe once we get his other stuff. Let's do the gray. Let's do the gray on this. Each one of these things needs to be carefully painted. So it looks like it's actual fur instead of, yeah, that's gonna look really good, especially once we start layering in the white. So this is like the turquoisey gray. How many people do we have watching? Do we have enough for Gecko yet? Nope, we do not. Let me know when we've got 30 watching. Tell your friends, share, post. Everything will help get the stream number up. The more people who share and post, the more, usually the higher it will go up on the Twitch algorithm. Is that how it works? All right, everything here is got turquoise on it. So I am going to see what happens when I mix a little of this turquoise with a little bit of my skin tone color. Because maybe, let's try it. Gonna get sort of a grayed out color. Ooh, kind of works. So what I did was I mixed a little of my skin tone with my blue, and I'm highlighting my fur with it because it's reading whitish. It's not white though. That's okay because we don't want the white until later. Looking good. Okay. Do this part here. Now, just like hair, I'm gonna try to take the apex of the fur and highlight it, just like almost like it's non-metallic metal. See how that looks already? Nice. Need more? That means once, because it's adding a little warmness to these cool shadows, right? And that's bringing the fur forward. Now, let's get some ivory, because I've got quite a lot of ivory. I've got this ivory and I've got this ivory, which, no, that's light one gray. I don't want that. I want this one. Bright ivory. I think we use this ivory right here. Oh, we got a new kibitzer. Oh, no, we got a subscriber, the Bug King. The Bug King, 31 months, almost 3 years. That's amazing. Bug King, you get a song once you get to 3 years. You're going to have to tell me, is that 32? I think that's 32. The Bug King, back when he was the real Bug King. Bug King, while you were gone, the chat has renamed themselves kibitzers. And I'm going to read again. 36? Okay, thanks for the math help. I needed it. Kibitzers. We have it? Oh, come on. I erased it. I'm going to have to make an emote or something. I'm going to have to make an emote and a definition. Kibitz is a verb, not to be confused with kibbutz. To kibitz means to stand around talking and making wisecracks. It can also mean to give advice and commentary to somebody when they're trying to work. And a person who likes to kibitz is a kibitzer. So I felt that definition, not only is it Yiddish, but it's the perfect definition of people who watch this show. I know, right? Kibitz indeed. So we are now the kibitzers in this channel, which I love. You can blame, yeah, Lamuna's thought of it, but it was absolutely perfect. Yeah, you are absolutely kibitzer. So funny. What was I going to use this for? I was going to use this to highlight fur. That's what I was going to use it for. I want this to be lighter than the metallic metal for now. Once we're going to put the white on the metallic metal, so that's actually the lightest art. I'm going to add a little bit of gray to this so it's not completely 100% ivory. I'm using the side of my brush to get that. I like it. I like it. Make it a little bit brighter with the ivory on top of here. Fur, fur, fur. And on the bottom of the boot here. More ivory. Yeah, I want that to look like fluffy, fluffy, fluffy fur. And it is looking like fluffy, fluffy fur. Neat. Oh, I like it. So his skin is dry, so we can go back to some of those highlights now. Apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur. Hey, Slag Bomb, how's it going? Exactly. Low, 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 low. You've been awake a very long time. 20 hours. Oh my gosh, what happened? Is there a reason? I'm going to highlight all of his little bars carefully. Carefully, carefully. That looks better, actually. By the way, if you got into my skin tones class, my ethnic skin tones class for Adepticon, we are sponsored by Kingdom Death again. Unfortunately, my metallic metals class did not make the sponsorship cut, but they are going to be sending me Spider Silk Assassins again. So I'm excited. You think you may go for the 24? That's probably a good idea. It'll reset your clock. Bug King. You got done at noon. My goodness. Yes, kibitzing is a great and respected activity in Yiddish culture. That is absolutely true. Kibitz and schmooze. Just don't be a nudnik, right? I don't know if I like that one. That one's a little bit bright. Let's go back down a smidge. Better. Yeah, blend that in. Take this brown. There we go. I'm just cleaning up little mistakes I'm finding here and there. Sometimes I can't cover them. There. Oh. Not bad. This guy's supposed to be rough, a little bit tanned, even though he lives in a world without light. He has the melanin. A little bit, not too much. Not that too much is anything. There we go. Ooh, no. Back with that brown. Much better, much better. And it's going to look really good, especially once we get this headdress painted. I'm going to start with this blue again. And I'm going to just wet blend some of this light color in. Oh, that's cool. Almost like a, what do you call it when you, I can't remember what it's called. Not two brush blending, but loaded brush. That's what I'm doing. I'm basically doing a loaded brush. I'm loading it and then it's wet blending it in. Looks good. Let's do some more color there. You only got 3 classes this year and you're teaching all 3. Oh, little tanned. I didn't know there was a tanning bed settlement upgrade. Yeah, the client asked for people of color in his minis, and I said that's a great idea because I like that. And plus, I'm trying to paint some ethnic skin tones anyway, so I might as well work on this. Get some more. There we go. I'm still painting. Mike just came downstairs to game or something. Yeah, I'm just being snarky. Don't bump me. All right. What's going on? Uh-oh. He is gonna go play Starfinder because it is, there's a convention here in town called Winter War, and it is going on this week. And there's a lot of Pathfinder and Starfinder. I'm putting this blue down first, but it's gonna end up being the white. I mean, that's gonna be the final color. So I'm just doing this as my base, so it's like my underpainting. Do some more loaded brush on here. I kind of want that lighter up there so that way he's got tiny little hair on his head. All right, I should have some shadows on the side of his face because of the horn. And more of the loaded brush over here. There, we're getting it. A little bit around. See how did you see what I'm doing? Watch this. If I go quickly, almost like a dry brush, but it's a wet brush. It's like a, what do you call it? Overbrushing, what we call it. And it just hits in some of those highlights and makes them look really nice. Let this dry out some more. And we'll overbrush that again. Now this is, you can tell this is all like very light, so we need some whites and some ivories in here. Hi Diomedes, how are you? Doc Hooligan, hello. Bill Robertson, you're more of a fan of the loaded painter brush. Yes. Oh. Yeah. Have a good weekend, 814 Punk. I'm glad you could stop by. Vodq, hello. Look at this. This is what we're working on. He's a little bit tanned. I'm gonna get some highlights on his face here. Because I want that to show up more. Yay, we've got a new kibitzer, Talks with Hands. You are now a kibitzer. Mad love. Thank you. Welcome and welcome to the channel. You're officially model painter. You got your brushes, your paints. All right. That's awesome. You painted 2 models. Oh, that reminds me. We're doing whip trips today. Do you guys want to do whip trips? So, my hair. If you want to do work in progress, critique and show off your minis that you've done, everybody start taking pictures of everything, get everything ready. And how do we do this? I'm going to give you guys the link to the Discord so that you can post it and we can all look at what you've been working on. And it does not have to be minis. It can be any kind of creative endeavor, any kind of artwork or creation. Could be cooking, could be music. Oh, hold on, I gotta yawn. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm gonna show you guys. Here's the cryptic Discord. Hang on a second. Invite people. There we go. All right, we're gonna copy that. All right, so anybody who wants to take part in whip trips, we call it whip trips, you would need a W and a P portion of the whip to post something. Here we go. And Lamunis, if you wanna, or if you wanna grab, or the Bug King, whoever wants to repost that Discord link. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I'd love to see what you've been working on. So everybody try to post something in the Discord and put it in live image gallery. It should say, if you go under galleries, it's the last one, live-image-gallery. And we'll look and see what you guys are working on, because I completely forgot. We're going to start doing whip trips every Friday, and so that you have a whole week to work on something. Whip trip. All right, we've got a bunch of things here. It looks like Danny N662. Awesome. All right, please post. Let me know if you're not planning on joining us for whip trips. That's okay. But again, the more the merrier. The more we get, the better. And we can start doing this on a regular basis on Fridays. And so that'll give you time to work on stuff and also do this on a regular basis. So yes. You would need it. So Vodq, I'd love to see the work that you've been working on. I'd like to see how far it's coming. Oh, I just put my glasses in my paint. That happens way more than I'd like to admit. See, you can see it over here too. I'm getting some new glasses, hopefully next week. Or no, so sorry, they said about 2 weeks I'd be able to get some glasses. All right, so now I'm taking the side of my brush again. I'm going to drag this down the middle of this. I'm trying to hit my highlights so that this is more ivory, more white than blue. Just like that. Vodq says again, where can I show what I've done already? Live image gallery, exactly. Live image gallery. I'd like to see it. So yeah, I'm doing kind of my light wet brush over brushing. Aw, we got some bits. Bolos, thank you for the cheer. Appreciate that. So Bolos, we're doing live image gallery again for Whip Trips if you want to post what you've been working on. And I know that you have your bike that you've been doing. I don't know if you've gotten any more done on it or not, but if you're welcome to post it. There we go. I'm liking this a lot. Yay! Bepsil Pepsi. Is that how I say it? Is it Bepsil Pepsi? Where do you post? In live image gallery. So go into where on the side of the Discord. The Discord is, here, I'll post this link again. Let me see if I can post it again. Go into this link. Join the Discord if you aren't already a member, and then post in the galleries. There's the one at the bottom of the galleries that says live image gallery. And we'll go ahead and look at everything that everybody's been working on. And then we'll get out a gecko because I think it's about time. Yeah, we got 44 people. I'm going to get a gecko out. So give me 1 second here. I will get a gecko. Let's see if they are out. I think that peppercorn should be easy to get. Looks like they've been eating their little dubia roaches. There's Ginger Biscuit. I think last time we got out peppercorn, so it fits that we got Biscuit. This is my African fat-tailed gecko. She looks a little sleepy. Ginger Biscuit. Look at you. She's like blep, blep, blep. Oh, she does not like that light. Did you see her squinting? Hi, D-Day. How are you going? Look at this, D-Day. I got an African fat-tailed gecko. We got, it's been a while since you've been on a show, so. Crafty Silver Fox, blep. Yep, she has a blep. Pretty good, mate. I'm doing good. I've been watching trashy Aussie television, D-Day. I've been watching, you'll laugh. I've been watching Love Island, Australia. It's so bad, it's good. Look at this. Her name is Ginger Biscuit. Yeah, it's real. She's real. She's an African fat-tailed gecko. I got her after Sophia moved out. My daughter moved in with her boyfriend a year ago. And I got bad empty nest syndrome, and so all of Australia is a Love Island, mate. Too right. Too right. That's amazing. I love it. All right, I'm going to put her back. You guys got to see the gecko. She's not real keen on the light. She's like, I'm albino. What are you thinking, Mommy? No. She's like, I wanted to get down. Buried with desire. She's just a sweetie, though. Look at her. It's like having a little dragon. How did your daughter feel about being rude? She thought it was funny. Well, she likes the geckos, so it worked out. All right, I'm going to put her back. There you go. Not too stressed. So, yeah. I love it. Oh, it's time for some music. I think we got new music going. Do we have it? Hold on. No, we got desk audio. Let's do some new music anyway. So, hang on 1 second. D-Day, I don't know if you know this, but we got some, I bought some music. So I have full rights to this. And one of the things that the chat decided we were going to get was some Japanese metal. And it's actually pretty awesome. I'm going to play some of it. You won't be able to hear this track anywhere outside of my stream. Actually, hold on. That's the last one. Let's do this one. Yep. It's good stuff. The Laylee, Mad Love, how are you? Yeah, you heard. Oh yeah, you did. I forgot. I forgot you heard it. Sweet as. Posted Nightmare Ram. It sits. By the way, D-Day or anybody who just joined us, the Laylee, if you have anything that you would like to show off, any creative endeavor, can be just about anything as long as it's work safe, that kind of thing. Post it in this Discord, which is the Triptych Discord, and post it in the channel live image gallery. Why can't you win the lotto? You hate working. Aw. Well, at least you have a job, right? Talks with hands, CPO. Okay, I'm gonna see, oh, you posted a whip? Perfect, we're gonna take a look just in 1 second. I'm gonna get some of these, oh, these are nice, yes. Okay, good, we've got lots of things posted. Oh, I'm excited. Okay, nice, Rumble. I have that model, I need to paint it. All right, so let's see. Today at, start with Rumble. Open originals. I gotta open these so that I can, like that. First thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna open a bunch of models. Open a bunch of images here on my browser, and then we'll look at them. What? That is amazing. Who did that? Wait, I gotta see that. Thick. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. I love that model. Then Fossey's got Winters coming. Okay, I'm getting really excited because you guys have been working hard, and I'm really impressed. Open original. I don't want to open too many things. We're going to start having open. There we go. Hope it opened twice. All right, I got Fossey and POD. Is it Todd? And that one, Nightmare is awesome. Okay. So usually what I do to keep my frame rates at the same rate is I open a few, and then we'll talk about them, and then I'll open some more. But if I haven't opened yours this time, don't worry, we will. We'll get to all of them. All right, so now we're gonna do whip trips. The first one, yeah, you're doing really good, Laylee. You don't have any minis, but you have a resin face kit. Put it in the chat. Everything you posted looks blown out. Don't worry, Tevison, we'll look at it. Okay, so that is Rumble. Let's take a look. So I have this model. This is, oops, Rumble, wait. Oh, let me go to the right thing. There we go. This model is, I can't remember his name. Do you remember his name, Rumble? He's from Twisted Ventures. It's a game, and it's sculpted by Sebastian Archer. And I actually, when I was in Sydney, Sebastian Archer came to the game shop in Parramatta. I get confused because I want to say Parramatta, but it's not Parramatta because that's too posh sounding. It's Parramatta. That's the one time that Australians actually flatten their A's. But the Sebastian Archer came to Sydney and he gave me this model to paint. So that was pretty cool. And it looks beautiful so far. You've got a triadic color scheme, yellow, magenta, and cyan. I'm gonna tell you, your yellow, is it metal? Yeah, it's gold. Okay, so that'll work good. Yeah, looking good. Let's see what's next. Oh, I love this. What is this? This is so cool. Look at theirs, I'm in the background. This is some kind of very cool, amazing mech model and it looks like it's lit up with LED. Oh my goodness, so much work. So impressive. And then there's like a whole castle on the top of it. That's very neat. That is just too cool. And little church things on the sides. That's so cool. All right, I'm gonna see what chat has to say. Lancelot, yes, Rumble says his name is Lancelot. Bloody oath. Yeah, Lady B, if you couldn't tell, D-Day is also from Australia. I love my Australians. Parramatta. Parramatta, not Parramatta. Yeah. Bullis is also Australian. Dismantle 2 pocket watches and have loads of gears and cogs to make a base. Very cool. Okay, Talks with Hand says it's a 40K knight that you're converting. Very cool. Laylee says, I have 2 others I did, but I don't like the styles as much as the one. They're alternate styles. Okay, we're going to look at Laylee's later. I don't have hers up just yet. Oh, for Sisters of Battle. You know what's so cool is you can put models up in that little moat area thing. That'll be kind of cool. He can actually transport models. That'll be neat. All right, what's next? This is Fossey, which is really nice blues. Those are really nice blues, Fossey. Winter is coming. Like the eye. Look at this eye. Did a really good job. And this actually looks like the leather from the show. Here's another angle, a little bit kind of fancy filter. Looks like that. Looks like an Instagram filter. Very pretty though. What's this paint that you're using, Fossey? I'm really curious what that paint is. It's not Turbo Dork, is it? All right. I'm gonna close. Let's see, what's next? Oh, I love it. So the Nightmare Ram belongs to TOD, which is, who was that? Yeah, you're right. Me, Evil Halfling? Let me take a look. So I love the OSL, the green OSL. So, okay, Fossey, my favorite color scheme when I started doing War Machine Hordes was exactly this purple, orange, and, well, you've got green, but it's a very hot green. But purple, orange, and green was my favorite color combination because it's triadic as well. It's triadic on the color wheel. Hang on, I'll show you. Take a look at this. So triadic, so purple, I guess if it's this purple, like more of the red violet, this green is what you've got in here, and then you've got this orange. It's triadic, right? And instead of like, actually technically it would be this purple, this orange, and this green. Maybe? Oh no, here we go. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Or boom, boom, boom. Yeah, triadic means that like primaries are triadic and then secondaries are triadic. Secondary is like primary equals green, right? Primary equals orange. And those are triadic as well. So, but it was my favorite. I loved it. Switchback. Very pretty OSL. Do you want any CNC or just want to show off? Whichever you like, I will be happy to oblige. Very cool. I haven't painted the Nightmare Ram. In fact, I got the bundle of death that it comes with, and I went ahead and I sold it. What is under? It looks like there's a body under his hand, under his foot. He's got a couple things he's stepping on. It's cool. All right. Let me check here. We're gonna switch back while I load some more sculpted body pile. That's cool. CNC. Okay, let's go back to CNC real quick. I'll tell you what I would do. All right. So number one, just go back on the base and just clean up the little blips and blops They're real small, and it could just be dust, but that would be the number one thing first. Then on the lantern, in the deepest crevices, maybe do a real bright green ink, because this would still have some dark shadows, and you could also deepen up some of the shadows on these arm things that are on its neck arms. So you can use the same green that you use down here in the deepest shadows, and that will really actually pop this light out even more. I'm loving this arm right here where it has the purple shadow and the yellow-green highlight. I think that looks really nice, and I think that you could even go darker purple on this arm as well, because I like how dark that one is. That's as close as I can get. Same thing with some of the other areas. You could even go darker purple in some of your deepest shadows, and that would actually pop out some of your fur and your details even more. Other than that, I think it looks pretty good. I think it's got a good handle on where the light is going, and I guess I'd need to see a few more angles to give any other CNC, but I'm pretty happy with where you're going with it. Does that help? Okay, now we're gonna neck box. I think you're right. Neck bollocks. That's a thing, isn't it? It's a thing. Love the horns and face. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna quickly close these down because we have to open some more up, and I can't have so many things open or we're gonna lose frame rates. All right, I'm going back in the Discord. Who is next? We've got Bolos. Open these. And this one. I love it. You're doing so much so fast. Yeah, Bolos has been working on this bike model. It looks like he's already got the freehand started on the back of them. Oh. Let's see. Bought Q. Oh yes, good. Open original. Red deer. Awesome. I love that skeleton. And what else? And then we've got a wolf. Gonna open. Being slow. My computer's being slow now. Okay. That's probably one more wolf. Nope. Okay. Pevston, I'm gonna. Oh, the bunny looks so good. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna open the others in a second. I've got too many things open now. All right, so let's see. First comes first is Bolos. Let's show you guys what that is looking like. Look at this. It's pretty big, isn't it? Like he's got the BMW. He's got, look at that. That's crazy. Look at how good. He's got weathering, you know, he's got like little stickers. BMW. Looking really cool. I love this. This is like actual dirt kicked up. Look at that. From the road. Looks awesome. More weathering. Bolos, would you put any grease anywhere? Probably not on these parts, but maybe on the front. Maybe there'd be a little grease on some of the moving parts, like maybe like right there, a little grease. I don't know. Just for a little bit more realism, let's go back to here. Yeah, maybe over here. I don't know. I'm trying to think what would be moving that would have grease on it. I like these. Look at this. Gonna get bigger. So he's gonna have some freehand back here. It really looks realistic. All right, this is Vodku. And Vodku, it looks really, it's hard to tell because the photograph is so, yeah, the photograph is dark, but it looks like you've been using some contrast paints, which I think is a really fun way to start mini painting. If you've never painted miniatures before, it can help you kind of ease into things and see how paint like goes onto the model. I will say I want you to try some other kinds of paints other than the contrast if you're not using it already, just because it behaves so differently and you'll be able to learn both ways. But I think it looks really good. I see the color differentiation. You're gonna paint a little army. See what you guys have to say. Yes, Luminous, you need to paint. I want to see something in the whip trips from you for next week. CNC, please. So I think a little grease somewhere, Bulos. I think, let's go back to Bulos real quick since he wanted some CNC. I feel like it's all one color and you need some like pin washes or something. Because like right here, you could have a deep shadow, and again, maybe under here as well. And then some of this could also be like brass or some other color. I like it. I just think it's a lot of the same colors. And so maybe some weathering across this, because that would get a lot more chipping and things because of the being a moving part. I love this. Don't even touch that. Well, you know what? Put some grease over here and maybe right here. Because this dust here is fantastic. It looks really real. And I love that little bit of rust back out there on the handle. I could even see a few more rusty spots. That would be my best CNC for you for now, is just see if you can get one more color in there, even if it's just like brass for the locks or something. Just a little bit different. But the weathering, don't worry about that. That looks awesome. It looks like real mud spatter. Maybe a little grease somewhere. That would be my only thing. It's 1/9 scale. Laylee says, I tried model car before and it was just all around pain to put together. Yeah, Lady B, this is Whip Gallery. Do you put some stuff in the, here, let me post it again. Control, paste. There we go. Here's the link to the Discord, and you can post any kind of creative endeavor that you've been working on. It does not have to be a mini that you want to work on. Let's see, live image gallery. You're gonna put some leaf sprigs. Oh yeah, perfect. I love it. Yeah, contrast. Yeah, Vodku, contrast is great. It's a great way to learn. I think it's good that you picked those. I think it'd be also good to try some other kinds of paints too. Let's see, let's look at what's next. Let's see, we got Bulos, we got Vodku, we got Red Deer. One of my first mini paints painted in years. Okay, so let's look at Red Deer. Oops, there we go. Oh, you know, if that's your first mini painted in years, I think you're back. Maybe just a little tiny bit of white right around the occipital bones, the parts right around the eyeballs and the bridge of the nose here and on the jaw, just so that when you look at this model, you have something to pull your eye in and land on it. Right now, it's all the bones are about the same color. And just a little bit more on the face is going to give your eye something to settle on, which is going to make it feel more real and more like dynamic. But I really like this. Like the rust on the sword. I would definitely use this in a D&D game. And there's a wolf looking good. I like your wet blending. Looks good, the fur. Really nice. Looks like you're just ready to base it. Very, very good. Let's see what else we have in the Discord. Hold on a second. Yeah, I think that the skeleton's really nice too. Let's look and see what others people have dropped in there. There we go. We got Teviston. Hold on, I gotta click Kind of erase these. All right, we're gonna put up Teviston's bunny, which I think is so cute. Peanut bunny. The carrot is the best, isn't it? Okay, that's the front view. Open original. Go again. Okay, and we'll go with the Laylee. Wow, Laylee, this is amazing. You just nailed those anime eyes. Do you draw? I bet you draw, don't you? This reminds me of something my daughter would just love. Veloz has another monster. Oh my gosh, that's so scary. Okay, see? You're gonna have to tell me what kind of monster that is later. And then another face from the Laylee. So good. So good. I'm jealous. I don't do this kind of painting at all, but I'm like really envious that it looks so nice. All right, and then we got Nate's miniatures. Hold on, Nate. First try a wet blending on a troll from Kings of War. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. There we go. All right, we're ready to look. I love the whip trips. I love whip trips. All right, here we go. Let's go backwards real quick. We'll look at that one last. So this is Teviston, the booty. I love this blend on her little ribbon and on this carrot. I like it. I like the blends on her hair. You're doing an excellent job blending. Look at the skin tone, so smooth. So smooth. Little seam down her stocking. Go to the next one. Okay. I see, if you want a few little pointers, Teviston, I can have some for you. Love it. Love the colors. Let me know if you want CNC or if you just want to show. Yeah. What section? Chaos Engine, post in the live image gallery. We're doing whip trips. Yep, live image gallery. I love it. Let's look. Hold on a second. Okay, I was hoping you wanted some CNC because I got a few things for you. So, do you have any clear brown or clear purple or some kind of liner? Because right here where her boob meets her outfit, you need a drop shadow because it needs to be separated. And another one down here where her outfit meets her thighs. Like you've got some shadow here where her thigh meets her stocking, and it looks really good, especially around the bows. And you need it again around her glove and around her little outfit under this bow tie, just to separate, because it's a little bit, because those colors are really similar in value. They don't contrast that much, so you need something to separate that, to contrast that a little bit. Same thing with her, down here with her shoes. There's nothing separating. So it doesn't seem like the stocking is going into the shoe because there needs to be a shadow right here where the shoe meets the stocking. And maybe another little drop shadow right here underneath this ruffle. You've got it under the deepest parts, but you don't have it under this part right here. If you don't want it too cartoony, I think you could probably leave it, but maybe some gray or blue liner of some kind. I think that would look good. And then let's see, this is the bunny. Same thing, you could put liner, you know, all around his little overalls and stuff. I know you're not done with him, but that kind of thing. It's looking really good. This bunny it is grabbing after that carrot, I think, in the model. She's like, my carrot, that's mine. And the carrot's like, aye. Don't give me to the carnivorous bunny. But yeah, I think it's looking really good. The colors are really pretty. All right, and then we've got the Laylee. Look at these eyes, guys. Take notes, because this is beautiful. You notice how right under her pupil, there's a lighter green. It's really subtle, and I could almost break down the steps that she took. Like she probably did the black. Actually, I think you did the white first. It looks like you did the white and the black eyeliner. And then she did a black circle for the eyes, and then brown for the lids and eyelashes and eyebrows. Looks like it. Then painted this green circle, and then I think then you did the black circle here for the pupil, and then maybe you did the lighter green around the pupil, and then the highlight dots. But I love it. Looks awesome. Oh, Bolos did a monster. It's amazing. Look at this smooth, just beautiful. The colors. Bolos, you have a really great way with color. There's even like fit tendrils here. Oh my God. Do not run into this guy in an alley. Look at these sharp points. That's so cool. What? Oh my God, so cool. What do you do with these afterwards, Bolos? You put them on a shelf? You should be very chuffed. I know Australians don't like to take a lot of compliments, but I'm gonna compliment. I think it looks really nice. Really cool. I don't have any CNC because there's nothing I would do differently on this. Except for maybe base it with a little bit more than some rocks. But it doesn't bother me any. I think it looks fine. Oh, you've got some blood. You've got another thing down there. I guess I didn't see that in the first picture. Yeah, because you can't see it. That's cool. That's Bolos. Here's another Laylee eyeballs. Wow. When you can zoom in like this and it still looks awesome, that's when you know that somebody, and it looks like you did a little drawing with a pencil. How smart. That's how you did it. I found out your secret. It's great. Do you put a little gloss medium on the eyes after you finish to make them shiny? I'm gonna look at chat real quick. Must not clip. Yeah, the eyes look good. White eyeliner, then the green part, finishing up everything, white dot last. Oh, the spit makes it look awesome. Yeah, he does strip them and starts over, but he does such a good job. They're in a cabinet unless somebody wants them, and then they become gifts. Oh, that's so nice. You're gonna flat coat it and then regloss the eyes. Yeah, they do look like decals. Yes. All right, let's see. We've got some more. What else we've got? Oh, there's another Laylee. I like this. Very cool. I like that white eyebrow. That's hard to do because it would have a hard time showing up against that skin. All right, and this one, who did we say this one was? Hold on, let me check. We got some more in the, that's by Nate's Miniatures. He said, this is my first ever try at wet blending a troll from Kings of War. I've not painted since year 2000 and was basic stuff then as well. So do you feel, it looks like you've absorbed a lot. The wet blending looks on point. And you've got some reds and the shadows. I think it looks good. I can't wait to see what you do with it. I want you to come back with this on Friday next week, Nate, and let us see what you've done, if you've worked on it at all. I hope we get to see more. Looks really very nice. All right. Really quick, I'm gonna go back to, we got a lot. I'm really happy we've got so many entries this week. We're gonna do this every Friday. You just have to help remind me until we get into a routine with it. All right, then we've got Bolos again. We've got some more things from Bolos. Bolos is very productive. That's a good trait. Ah, that's beautiful. First time you tried making cobblestones from cork. Okay. You have a lot of photos too. You're pretty good at photos, Bolos. I just noticed that. All right, let's go look at, oh wow, this is cool. This is looks like a dwarf ship from maybe Warhammer. Hold on, let's take a peek. There we go. Somebody tell me where that's from. Okay, Chaos Engine, that's you. That's awesome. I want to see some more of that Friday. I'm going to give you all the encouragement because I want to see you paint more. Yeah, so this is Bolos. It's gyro bomber dwarfs. Very cool. Very, very cool. So only CNC, again, was maybe a little bit of a drop shadow under some of these embossed parts. And maybe up here on that as well. Maybe just like, because it's already gold, maybe do a purple shadow in some of the purple shadow underneath some of the gold. That could make it pop a little bit more. Really cool. Look at how cute this dwarf is. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love the ships in Warhammer. Whoa. Okay, tell us how you did this cobblestone. And I love it. So Bolos said he did this with cork. And I want details. Very cool. Hi, Pun Expected. We're doing a whip trip. He has a cheap light box you pull out for whips that are small enough. Yes, it is cool. We are doing whip trip. Do you have anything to post in the live image gallery, Pun Expected? Let me see if I can post a link again. So if anybody still has anything they want to share, there we go. Boom. There's the Discord. Posted one last image because I need to share my experimenting bust orc. Okay, we're going to look at one more thing from the Laylee. Oh my gosh, Laylee, that's so cool. All right. Can you guys see that? Good, you can. This is the Laylee's orc bust. And you're in the progress for it. I can see that. It's looking really good. I like all the shadows you've got in the skin. Around here, around his face, I would find a way to make the skin look a little different than the skin on his arms. Like maybe just a little bit more. Actually, you know what I would do? I would highlight with actually a little bit of flesh tone, because there's something about adding a little bit of red or some kind of tone, red tone or something to non-human skin, that when you add those little bit of flesh tone or something like that to it, all of a sudden it makes it become alive. And because like our brains don't look at it as real until it sees just that little bit of flesh tones. And so, I'm so sorry, I'm yawning all over the place. I think I need a drink break. All right, does anybody have anything else? We've got another booty girl. What is this? Oh, Valentine's Day pinup. All right, we got to show Pun Expected. Let's see here. That is fantastic. Look, how the heck did you get that so smooth? Did you airbrush that or did you paint that with Citadel colors? That is like amazingly smooth. I want to look at this. Gonna let me look? What? Like chocolate cake. He's bleeding chocolate out of his eyeballs and his head. Love it. How did you get this brown so smooth? I must know. All right, let's look at the next one. So he's doing the Valentine's Day pinup, which if you guys have seen mine is completely lewd. But she's covered in icing, which Keviston made his actual icing. I made mine something else, but we won't discuss it on Twitch in a family-friendly chat. But mine is very lewd. And then let's see one more. Hold on. The booty. Got to see the booty. So good. So smooth. What are you doing? You have to be airbrushing, right? Or maybe using some very smooth paint. I like it. I'm curious though, why you decided to make her icing green and not chocolate, since the cake is chocolate, right? So let's look at your cake. Oops. Cake is chocolate here. Are you gonna have some green icing on him? I see his eyeballs are green. You did such a good job on the eyeballs. So that looks awesome. Magenta, hot green, and violet, and then chocolate. So you've got kind of a lot of colors going on. So I'm interested in seeing where it goes, because you've also got blue in the sword. I'm interested in seeing where it goes, because you've got, like I said, you've got a lot of colors. They don't seem to be integrated with each other yet, but you're in the beginning of things. So that's where you took the other stuff to be her outfit. Well, that works. Yours is family friendly. There's no outfit on mine. There is only fluids. Space Paw, thank you for the follow. Welcome. You are now a kibitzer on my channel. Thank you so much for the follow. Thanks, St. Patrick's Day. Show the photo on my stream, Shoshie. I'll discuss it for you. The photo on your stream? Uh-oh. Oh, on your stream? Yes. Yes, D-Day. I will... We'll discuss it on D-Day's stream. His stream is very Australian and very not safe for work, so we can discuss it on his. By the way, follow D-Day. If you can, you may not be able to watch him at work, but you can definitely watch him when you're at home. Glaze. Exactly. And eating a bikini. Ah, okay, very Australian. That's one way to put it. Yes. Beer break? I don't know. We don't have beer. We've got water. Let's do a water break. Let's do a stand up and stretch break real quick. Oh my goodness. Did you hear that? A bunch of bones in my back just cracked. Oh, there's another one. Crackle, crackle. Ah, that's so much better. If you have not gotten up and stretched in the last 3 hours, you probably might want to do that, or at least get some water. Beer break. I know. Time to follow D-Day. D-Day was one of my first mates from Twitch. Him and Flickster and Genuine Vision and Rainer were probably the first people I started following on Twitch. I think, so the funny thing about D-Day is the very first time I watched him stream, I was like, we're going to be best friends. I was like, I love this guy. He's awesome. He's hilarious. And I was trying not to be too keen because I didn't want to be weird. He didn't know me. He didn't know who the heck I was. And I was like, crazy Aussie file from America. I'm trying not to be weird. Yeah. All right, let's look at our model here. We got some good stuff started. We need white on this guy, like white on rice, right? Let's find some. Where is my white? Oh, here we go. I've got a whole bunch of it in this bag. Oh, you put a drawing in the whip if drawings are... Yeah, let me see the drawing. Hold on. Real quick, we'll go look in the whip trips because we might have some more in there. Very cool. What? You did this drawing? This is amazing. Bulos is freaking crazy talented. Guys, you have to see this. I'm amazed. I'm speechless. Hold on. Go into whip trips so you can see this. Bulos, you drew this. Wait. I gotta switch over to, that's why I always forget to switch over to face. There we go. Look at this. Bulos, I don't even think I draw this well anymore. I used to draw, but I can't draw on the computer to save my life. This is amazing. Well, dang. This is, and it's so cute too. He's a little gun-toting high schooler demon who has horns. So cute. I am very, very impressed. Dang. All right, Bulos. We need to have you do more drawings. Bow to the master of anime. Yeah, bow to the master of anime eyes. Exactly. You like to draw. I like the 90s anime vibe from this. I might have to commission you to do like another Shoshie Chibi Bulos. Windtails. Nice. All right, let's go back. I had my white. I was gonna tear off the little seal of protection here. It sticks. La 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 la. All right, this is a whitey white. Oh yeah, this is awesome. This will be really contrasty, I'm hoping. Whoops. Brush. All right. Now we've got the boot started. And I'm gonna use this on the pointy parts. Definitely on the edges. Yes, that looks good. And then trying to get this on the top highlight for sure. All right, and then a little bit on the boot fluff, whatever we call this, the boot fur. That's already looking nice. On the edges. And then again on my highlight that goes on the edge there. Much better. A little bit of that bright highlight in the center for the spotlight. See that? What that just did? Thank you for the bits. Yay! 50, did that work? You tried to read the Mark Riley books on how to draw anime? It looks fantastic. You're addicted to the undo button? Yes, it worked. Thank you so much. Let's give some hype. How much longer am I streaming for? I think I'm gonna stop at about 5 o'clock. It's 4:51 right now, so about 10 minutes, Day. I think that's probably as much as I can do since I keep yawning and I need to eat something soon. Are you going to be streaming? Am I going to be able to host into you? If anybody wants to watch a not safe for work, you'll have to be warned though. That's all right. I'm going to do some white highlights on his fur. Just on the edges of the hair. Ish. Yeah, mate, don't worry. Try to keep it clean. Okay, good. Yeah, for at least the first part of it. Yeah, I'd love to. If you wanna start up, I can host you in about 10 minutes. Sound good? I'm happy to. I'm getting some of that. See how his hair's starting to get white now? It's starting to look white. I'm hitting these highlights. And then the rest is all becoming kind of, oh, I love it. So fluffy. Might even do a little wash in there eventually. We'll see. Oh, I just realized he's got little jewelry in his hair here and there. I might have to, let's black that out so I know that it's there. I'll have to paint that with some kind of non-metallic look in a little bit. There we go. Like I said, some of that is a little jewelry. Sweet. Trying to get your mic fixed. OBS isn't detecting, but Discord is. Yes, but I'm the worst person to ask about that. If anybody else in chat knows how to fix that, please let D-Day know, because usually I just flounder and Mike is the one who fixes it, because I'm not the tech person. Right? But if it's not detected, maybe, I don't know how that works. There we go. Let's see how he looks next to the lion. We need to get some golds and things. I think his whole like cloth around his waist, and maybe his waist will have some golds in it. Let me grab some. And by gold, I don't mean gold. I mean like golden, like ochre. Here we go. This. Hi. Fights in races. let me see. Flights in races. I am 88. Is that? Tell me if I'm saying that right, or break it up so I can read it better. You're using Scale 75 artist paints the past few days, and they're pain to hand brush with. You're using scale color paints now. Yeah, I think they have a little bit of a learning curve. I've been using these Pro Acryl, and I feel like they're a lot easier to blend. And the Citadel actually are even easier than that. Laylee says, I make sure the mic you're using is default and matches in OBS. Ah, gotcha. Flight Sim Racing. Oh, okay, thank you, Lamunas. Flight Sim Racing. That helps me. All right, I'm just gonna paint the golden stuff now. Probably need to be using this sienna brown here. There we go. A little water, a little bit of water. All right, flipping it upside down. I like that beautiful yellow on here as his highlight. That needs to be brighter yellow, doesn't it? So, love it. There. Oh man. He's really nice. I like this model. See this orangey down in the back here. And then I'll have to do like a Gadrock or shade or something to shade it. And then we'll highlight it with that yellow again. Yep. That's the right color. It looks really good with the turquoises. Turquoises is not a word. Okay. Okay, and on his armbands, I think I'm gonna make those gold. So we're gonna paint those sienna for now. It'll match the other stuff on his arms. Uh-oh. I got too much on his. Too much. Slowly. I'm seeing other spots on him that need painting still. Okay. We'll get it all eventually, right? I just noticed all of this back here. Very good. Sometimes we just kind of slowly move along with the model, and sometimes we take like massive leaps like this right now. I feel like it's getting a lot done in a short time right now. All right. We really only have, that's really orangey. I think it's gonna need some purples in here. Okay, do this whole thing up here, orange as well. And we'll do the Gadrock's Earthshade on it. There's a lot of little ticky details on the front of him. But like I said, we're getting some of this painted in, and I think he's looking good. At least I have a direction. Let's do the Gadrock's Earthshade real quick. Let's see what time it is also. Okay, it is 5:02. We're gonna do the Gadrock's Earthshade, and then I think we'll call it. And see if we can go over to D-Day Gaming and introduce you guys. I'm gonna use this violet instead as a shadow. Instead of Gadrock's. I think that'll look good. And here we go. I'm gonna put this in here. Ah, almost dropped, almost spilled my Druchii violet. Okay. Druchii violet is a gorgeous, gorgeous shade, and it looks really, really good over that sienna. Can you already see? Okay. Just that purple over there. And I put that purple right up next to the edges. Any more? Oh, I love it. Good. Yeah, purple is what it needed. I had forgotten that used to be my recipe. Was for leather was purple shadows, always on the orangey colors. Yeah. He's gonna be awesome. He's not even quite. Maybe he's like halfway done. There's still a lot left to do. But yeah. All right, guys, let's take a look and see if D-Day is already live. Let me take a peek. Is he heading out? All right, thank you so much, Lamunas. Take a peek and see if D-Day. Yep, he's on. All right, guys, give me 1 second here. Like I said, we're going into a not safe for work channel. So he speaks fluent Australian. And I want you guys to just give him all the emotes and all the love. So let's go ahead and switch up our music here. Here with me. All right, here we go. Host. Sorry, a raid. We're gonna raid. I will be back on Monday, 2:30 to 5:30, GMT -6. I really like this time zone. I think that we're having a lot of fun. We're getting a little bit more of a tighter community doing one time. All right.
Go get your brushes, go get your paint. This is how you do it, the Shoshie way. I'm gonna teach you
D-Day.
to learn. 'Cause when I'm done,
There he is.
it's your turn. Take your time.
All right, guys, punch that raid button. Get ready with those emotes so that you can go ahead and join. And I will see you guys on Monday. And we'll probably be painting a little bit more Kingdom Death. So if you want to come back, that would be awesome. All right, take care. Good night.